So I finally moved out and I'm in a new apartment, which is really exciting. I'm living here with my best friend and it's been really great. We've been here for about 2 or 3 weeks now. And it's really exciting. I'm really close to school and it's really great. But what I want to talk about today is about a particular aspect of having social anxiety that's been causing me trouble lately and bothering me a whole lot. I mean, it's always been causing me trouble, but it's been very noticeable for me lately. I kind of hesitate to make this video, partially just because people I know watch this and I feel very whiny talking about it, and it's a little embarrassing to admit. Like, it just feels so abnormal. It's hard to talk about, which is why I don't talk about it with you, probably, if you're watching this. And but it's easier to talk to a camera. So really, I think hardest thing for me is the isolation as a result of my inability to really express emotion around other human beings. You know, the other night I came home and I had a nice night, really nice night, but I laid down in my bed and I was crying because one of the things on my mind was how this night was so hard for me to like involve myself in. And I mean, I was really glad that I did, but I felt like for most people this was just like a whatever night, but for me it was like this huge event, and it's something I wish I could have just on a regular basis, like I feel most people do, but I can't. Well, maybe I can, but I haven't. And so that, on top of, there's several other things, it was very complicated, but on one level it was good that I was crying because it meant that I was being honest with myself and letting myself feel things, which is one of the big focuses I had in therapy over the past year, was just recognizing how I feel and being okay with it. But another thing I was thinking about was, and I talked about this with my therapist when I was in therapy, I can't cry in front of other people. There's one instance in my life where I've cried in front of another human being, and it's not like a conscious thing. It's not like me being like, oh, I don't want to cry in front of people, you know, like it's not conscious at all. When I'm around other people, I don't have access to my own emotions to a large part. So even if I talk about something that is very traumatic or whatever, I don't connect with it. I just say the words, and often in that situation I just feel robotic and strange, and what is so tough about that is human beings need those connections. You need to be able to cry and be comforted. I can't be comforted because I can't express it to anybody. And that really, I think, for me is the toughest part, the most upsetting part, you know. I just want to make a connection with another person. And I mean, I do make connections. I do have friends, but like I said, if you do know me and you're watching this, you know that I'm always, I mean, generally pretty upbeat. You know, I mean, I express some things, but they're always little things. But I want to gosh darn it, I don't know if my camera's working. Sorry.